Hello everyone, I am Ray Suarez, aka Silva, back here with another amazing reaction. This time we're back with some more Shaman King 100. The Beetleborg villain who should have stayed in Forever Red. I remember that they had a villain, and based on the thumbnail, I'm saying like, yeah, I'm surprised I didn't put two and two together. Yeah, I probably should have. Yeah. But did y'all dig the shirt? It's the Hardy shirt. It says creatures of the night. So, but anyway, but man, he did say he was gonna do a Beetleborg video for this month too. So it's due to the fact that like totally forgot this was a villain in Beetleborg. So man, it's been so many years. But anyway, I digress. If you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Shaman King 100. I will leave the original link to this video down below so watch it uninterrupted. Also link my Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Follow me on those social platforms. Also link to the Discord. Come join to the Crow's Nest. Talk amongst yourself. Have a jolly good time. Also link to the Cashapp. Feel gracious enough to donate whatever you want to donate. That's fine. Don't. That's fine as well. So thanks for things. But by donating, liking, commenting, sharing, all the good stuff, however you show your support, lets me know you rock the reaction content. Rock with the channel, and rock with your boy. But further ado, buckle up, and let's get started. Alright, we're here with some more Shaman King 100. The Beetleborg villain who should stayed in Forever Red. Let go.
Okay, today it is time to give the Beetleborgs the Shaman King treatment. But today we will be covering one of their greatest villains, known as Shadowborg. So this episode starts off with the monsters freaking out because there's a new kid outside of their haunted mansion. His name is Josh, and the trio go out to meet him, pretty much try to gaslight him like, hey, there's no monsters to see here. Skedaddle! And tell him,
skedaddle, there's no monsters in here. So we're not gonna call out the freaky Elvis, Jay Leno clown Joker thing, not a monster. Okay.
hey, since to town, come meet us at the comic book shop to hang. So he decides to take them up on his offer, and Andrew regrets this immediately. As soon as he's in the vicinity, he starts flirting with his chick. I can't lie, Josh was smooth. He's like, ah ha ha, I like Beetleborgs and stuff, ha ha ha. And she's like, Beetleborg's my favorite shit. I can't even lie. Oh, and Andrew pissed. He like, bitch, I am a Beetleborg. But while the kids are going to do their own thing, the villains are having their own dastardly plan. As earlier, they stole a piece off of Andrew's Beetleborg armor so they can make their own Beetleborg killing machine and use it.
Really? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's how we end up getting that. Oh, wow. Oh, that clicked in like fast in a hurry with that. Huh. Dude, I have not seen Big Bad Beetleborgs in over 20 plus years, close to 30. So, yeah.
The best money that the 90s had to offer. Create a villain known as Shadowborg. Oh, if man look familiar, it's because my boy got credentials. This is the same guy that led the fight against the Red Rangers in the Forever Red special, which in layman's terms means he's finna be a problem for the Beetleborg. Because only mere moments after Andrew getting his suit fixed, Shadowborg pulls up ready for the Mexican standoff. Boy done had the hands ready. They was itching for some blasting. Oh no, Andrew slow a snail pace. He didn't stand a chance. He said, F it, we fall. Started had a busting out the combo moves on me. And bro, you know the butt whooping is different when you get hit and it say blammo over you. Oh no.
Blammo. What next, Wombo?
Oh, bro, if I'm getting my butt whooped so bad that the screen say blammo over me, I'm moving to a new state. I'm changing my life. It's over for me here. Luckily for Andrew that his friends did come up in the nick of time to Borg out on man, but they did not fare much better. Andrew knew what he had to do. He had to save his team, and ouch. Now, when boy can hit the comic effect out of you, it is bad, bro. The production department is against you to run. Nah, bro, that's like if one of my editors comment down in my video and was like, dang, 200K fell off. Like, my man.
Damn. Yeah, that would be disrespectful. Like,
team. Oh, and if things were bad enough, this man hit the Shang Tsung and sucked their powers away. For the rest of the movie, they're not even Beetleborgs, they're just kids. Oh, and our trio is distraught after this. They don't know what they're supposed to do. How could things get much worse? Oh no, the new kid done rizzed up my man's girl in front of him and even held her hand. This is how villains are made. So yeah, pretty much it's looking all downhill for our heroes right now. But at least a new issue of Beetleborgs came out, so at least they can get that, right? Nope, because Shadowborg decides this is the perfect time since there's no more Beetleborgs to start running them up. Oh, and this boy Josh an opportunity. He done saw Shotty trip over herself and he like, I got you, my lady. Boy, good thing Angel and the team were too busy trying to fight off Shadowborg as they realized they still cannot transform to Beetleborgs, but at least they do have all their power. Which against someone like Shadowborg isn't really much. And to add insult to injury, he done turned them into some popsicles. But our trio, realizing they need to become Beetleborgs again, try to go to Flapper to see if he can give them new powers. But since he already gave them the powers of the Beetleborgs that they showed him, he's really out of options. So the kid...
Yeah. They have to become creative with this one. Just remember...
come up with the bright idea of, hey, let's get the original Beetleborg creator and see if he can make us new costumes. Luckily for them, I guess this man lives in town and they're able to go meet him. And thank God this was a time where all you had to worry about your celebrities being was probably just a little quirky. So when the kids try to convince this man to come to a haunted house with them because they're actually the Beetleborgs, his creations, my man reasonably refuses. So what was the kid's reasonable response back? By kidnapping him. Joe literally...
Damn! Imagine, just imagine a grown adult getting kidnapped by freaking kids because you didn't turn into Beetleborgs. At this point, like, dude, where your life go wrong after that one?
Drag this man miles to this house. But after being dragged here against his will, chased through a house by monsters, and meets the ghost of Elvis, he decides, hey, maybe I should help these kids. So he gets right to work on making a new Beetleborg design for the kids. However, the villains of the show decide to let loose all the monsters they have to run amok, only giving our creator enough time to design one new Beetleborg. And the next catch about all this is that he can't give the power to the three kids since they're already Beetleborgs and they need a fourth member. And if you've seen the Power Rangers or any other show, I think you know where this is going, as Joe and Roland have to convince Drew that Josh, the guy that's been realizing...
Yeah, the guy who risked up his... I would trust Sponge. I would trust a sponge.
His chick, and stealing her away from him should be the fourth member of the Beetleborg. Oh, and this boy Petty, he was not going for it. He like, there's no way this man can have my chick and become the fourth Beetleborg. There is no way. I'd rather this show be canceled. But with them running out of time and not having many options, they have to go through with Josh. So they end up going to find him and bringing him back to the mansion. And even though hesitant at first, once getting to see the creator, our boy was down for it, becoming the White Blaster Beetleborg. And I ain't gonna lie, the design kind of tough. Now, boy is really hyped up to be his own JDFer as Shadowborg done showed up to the mansion ready to throw their hands with the first person that come out this thing. Whiteboard then came out like, hey, who's trying to make my day? Or done pulled out the blicky so quick. But Josh done hopped over him and done one of the most degenerate moves in all of fighting game history. Projectile spamming. But these things had no effect, so Whiteboard had to get down and dirty. He came in with a pow, a flip, a skadoosh. Oh, and the villains were loving the violence. They were watching it like a Mike Tyson fight. The two men hit each other with a shuffle. Shadowborg turns him around, gives him a good old gut check. Boys started fighting over a fence, but Whiteboard being so new to this, he was getting overwhelmed and got turned into the Stoop Kid. And even though Shadowborg could have ended them all right here, decides, nah, I'm gonna leave. Now the whole team is discouraged as the kids still don't have their Beetleborg powers, and Josh is really beating himself on letting everyone down. And Josh, feeling like he let everyone down even though this was his first outing, really starts to beat himself up more and more. And Flapper tries to cheer him up, but in Flapper fashion, kind of just makes everything worse. But when the minions come in and gloat to the kids on how they're gonna sick all the monsters onto their house, and they fed Shadowborg with every Beetleborg comment so he knows.
Okay, I gotta admit, that's some villain shit to go basically at these people's houses. These kids' houses. Like, literally. I mean, that's some villain shit. but very disrespectful. Like, dude, you're already storing time. You coming out to my crib? Yeah, you gotta go.
Their every move, our kids realize they're effing, have to hurry back to the mansion and tell Flabber and the gang these guys playing. And Josh, for some reason, thinks this is a perfect time for him to turn in his morpher. I'm sorry, guys, this thing's kind of getting a little weird for me. Dang, Josh, I know you just hear the minions say there's an army approaching us, and you just leaving us here to die. That's crazy. So the kids being in a worse position than they were earlier, having no Beetleborg powers and losing their fourth Beetleborg member, decide that the only option they got is to hit up the creator again, which works out good as he makes a weapon that's not in any of the Beetleborg comics, so there's nothing for Shadowborg or the villains to know what they could do. And the only catch is that it can only be used by the blue Beetleborg, which to me, what?
Yeah, which is a conundrum.
This is a bit of a problem since they're still not Beetleborg, right? Whoa. What the continuity error, when the heck did they get their powers back? And y'all, this is not even a bit. I am literally watching this movie while I am recording, and I had to rewind several times just to make sure there was no line of dialogue or action that I missed, because they literally were just complaining 30 seconds ago how they don't have their powers and they lost.
Did it just say, hey, I believe that I got my powers back, and it just popped up? What the fuck is going on with this movie?
The fourth Beetleborg, and then they randomly just get their powers back. There is no action in between. The whole premise of the movie of them losing their powers and having to get them back just gets fixed randomly. Oh, I see why this show was canceled. I just had to call that out because I know the comments and y'all watching are probably lost like, yo, when the heck did this happen? And I want to make this very clear that this was an oversight on the production team and not me. That's a crazy plot hole. Ooh! Scare ya? My bad. Editor base.
Bro. I've been through a lot today. Going back and forth. You jumping like that is a welcome right now.
I'm in here rocking my new Don to Don shirt. Hope you like it. But, you know, this part was really bothering me because I really did rewatch the movie and the scenes and played bit by bit, and there really was no part where they actually had got their powers back. But it was bothering me because it felt like just such a huge lap. And you know, that's why I went to the seasons and I felt like, let me rewatch the episodes and see if there's anything that got cut or whatever, because this was on VHS and there's only so much limited footage that they could do. And that's where I found out that if you bought the Shadowborg movie, you will be missing about 1 to 2 episodes of content, which is very important for the continuity of the story, that show the kids getting their powers back and shows the White Beetleborg being there more and kind of showing more why he feels like he's not earning of the title. So that's why it felt so quick of him becoming the Beetleborg, wanting to leave, how they got their power back randomly. It all makes sense if you watch the episodes of Beetleborgs.
But still, that doesn't make any sense due to the fact that they cut it out from the movie when they should have just kept it in the movie instead of putting it in the episodes. Yeah, I see why they got canceled. I see it. I see it. Good childhood memory, but I see why they got canceled. Like, it's everywhere.
Not just the Shadowborg movie, but I had to look it up because it was bothering me. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I'll get this out for y'all by tomorrow. I love y'all. And you know what? While I'm here, go ahead and like and subscribe for you. But with that, let's get back to the video. Whenever the kids magically get their powers back, they get the new weapon that the creator make and start making quick work of all these monsters, getting in their Beetleborg Zords. And they were doing real good until they realized the one guy that gives them problems is totally unaffected by this gun. How? I don't know. And Shadowborg was showing that he was still a handful for our trio. Luckily for them, while Josh was talking to Shouty, decides he's gonna don the white Beetle suit again and help them out. Oh, and I'm thinking we about to see a Beetleborg jumping, you feel me? I'm over here getting hyped. That was until the big bad then told Shadowborg to come back so he could recharge. And I ain't gonna lie, at this point, I'm pissed.
Crashing
bro,
out.
I want to see Handstone. Come on, y'all are boo-balling me right now. And they decide to give us 30 more minutes of the kids doing shenanigans. I don't give a damn about this. I'm gonna
want the
keep it
fight!
I'm gonna do all of us a favor and just skip to the final fight. Because if I can't do commentary over a fighting scene in the next 30 seconds, I'm gonna lose it. So all four of the Beetleborgs pull up to Shadowborg and the three minions and start getting down to business. Shadowborg calls out Drew like, yo, it's about to be mono. A mono boy started fighting through comic book panel. Shadowborg done pulled out the Baraka blade and cut my man straight through his chest. Now I haven't seen swashbuckling like this since I watched Pirates of the Caribbean. And the other three are handling the minions, and for some reason their powers just have no effect on these minions that they beat every week. Nah, these boys gotta be juicing. They are not natty. But this is actually where Whiteborg realizes his powers are starting to fade away, as he was made for the sole purpose of defeating Shadowborg, and once he is defeated, he will be gone. Which he might not have to worry about since Shadowborg is fleecing my boy up right now. But in the biggest Deus Machina S-pull I have ever seen, while Shadowborg is on top of this man, ready to destroy him, he just starts exploding for no reason. There was no hint to this. This was never explained. It just happened. I am sure the original show that Beetleborgs is based on has an actual explanation to this, but in this show, they didn't care to even explain that to the kids. So Drew takes this opportunity to go full Beetle mode and blast this man out of existence. And with him defeated, there was only one villain left to truly destroy, that being the big bad himself. And me being a person who has watched so many Power Rangers and Kamen Rider series now, I'm thinking to myself, oh, maybe they're gonna use that gun they got earlier to blast this man away, just like Power Rangers. Oh, why are they hugging him?
They hug, explode him? What the hell?
Oh my god, I just watched 3 kids just kamikaze themselves. What the fuck am I watching right now? But thank goodness the kids survive and the villain survived, so I guess this scene was actually just pointless. But with that, the Beetleborg saved the day. Yet again. If you want to hear my commentary on the first 2 episodes of Beetleborg and how big of an acid trip it was, you can click this video right here. Or just in the mood for something else, YouTube thinks you'll like this video from me, so check it out.
Yeah, that's I me answers questions. Yeah. So, man. Again, I now understand why they canceled the show. I understand. I get it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel for my brother Shaman on this one, man. This. Okay. All right. Well, that's the end of the video. Let me know your thoughts about this. Here's the thing. A bit of my childhood was ruined knowing the fact that it was now, as an adult, seeing how stuff that we see now. Yes, it was everywhere. But the thing is, we were kids, we couldn't tell. Oh, man. But anyway, it is what it is. And, hey, man, I still like Big Bad Beetleborg, so... And not really much changed. So, anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this as much as I did. And if you like any of this content, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to Shaman King 100. I will leave the original link to this video down below, so watch it uninterrupted. Until next time, please take care of yourself. Stay hydrated, stay safe, stay warm. Peace out. And little questions is everything they know about you.